total solar eclipse headlining an incredible show in the sky yesterday. However, something mysterious happened.
Many people have captured a mysterious man near the eclipses with their phone cameras. They say this mysterious man is shining in the darkness, which is very hard to explain.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to London. Thank you. I'm Zoe Salmon, and I am absolutely thrilled to be here this afternoon to host yet another exciting global launch for Huawei Consumer Business Group. Today, we are in this iconic venue. It's globally renowned for hosting prestigious fashion, arts, international, and luxury brands. And today, Huawei has a very exciting announcement of its own to make. Now, 2 years ago, Huawei came to London to launch a major new product line, which saw huge success. And ever since, the brand has gone from strength to strength, and it really has established itself as a key player in the mobile device industry. I'm sure you will all agree. So today, get ready, because Huawei is unveiling to you its biggest and newest surprise to date to help dream makers ignite infinite creativity and make it possible. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the stage the Chief Executive Officer of Huawei Consumer Business Group, Mr. Richard Yu, everyone.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you to London. Welcome you to London in the so wonderful spring season, and also in a so wonderful weather, wonderful day. The last 10 years, I have been to London many times. But I remember that 10 years ago, Huawei's the infrastructure business in Europe, just in the beginning, we almost have very few business in Europe. The 10 years passed, we are the main telecom equipment supplier in not only in UK, but also in whole European countries and also in the world. But the consumer business is still the new business for Huawei. We just have several years experience in the smartphone and handset business. But today, here we will launch a very important flagship product for Huawei. And by this, we want to start a new journey for Huawei consumer business. And you see that Huawei, our consumer business brand slogan is "Make it possible." We want to use the "Make impossible things possible" spirit to challenge the industry, to challenge ourselves. We dream the impossible things, but we make it possible. Today, we will launch Huawei P-series flagship smartphone. The Huawei P-series smartphone is with a beautiful design. You will put the beautiful things, and we want people using this phone to create a real wonderful, beautiful things. If you look back 3 years ago, in Las Vegas, in the Consumer Electronics Show, we launched the Huawei P8. It's the first generation of Huawei P-series products. It's ultra slim, sleek, and also beautiful. After that, 2 years ago in London, we launched the full metal, ultra slim, elegance design, the Huawei P6. After we launched this phone, it received a very good consumer feedback. We sell this phone in over 100 countries in the world. And last year in Paris, we launched the Huawei P7. It's excellence, the beauty, and the luxury craftsmanship. Today, we launched the new series of P-series products. So we hope we can leverage the beauty to a new level.
It takes a moment to break a butterfly on a wheel. That's when you hear an angel cry. Reach for the stars with no time for regret. You can be anything you dreamed of. Can be anything
this video, the people's emotion, that the desire of the creativity things in the emotion. You know, that's for Huawei today, we launched the Huawei, take the P8. This phone, we hope this phone can ignite infinite creativity things. And the Huawei P8, with our sleek, elegant design, and with our outstanding performance camera, and with our seamless connectivity, and also with extraordinary usability, we hope to ignite infinite creativity for you. And firstly, let's look at our design. And I'd like to invite our head of Huawei mobile design, Mr. Jung Sung Kim, let him have a presentation of Huawei, the P8 design.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Hello, everyone. What a beautiful day today. It is so great to be here, city in London. A city loves design. Now, I'd like to share our awesome design story to all of you to inspire you and our global consumers. Singularity is the idea that something grand and spectacular has a beginning. Our P8 design story started with the same way. I would like to show you a glimpse of what the P8 designed about with a short video. Let's have a look. In one word, P8 is pure combination. True value is the heart of Huawei premium flagship. P8 design, very modern look, and exceptional materials are essential part of design DNA. P8 consumers pursue high fashion and latest design trend. They are also very creative and love to enjoy their world. They know how to enjoy fun in their life. P3 has been well established. Now it is time for us to do the major jump. Solidity. When users hold our P8, they can recognize it is solid, cutting-edge technology and with a premium quality. Nevertheless, you should be comfortable enough, at the same time, stable in your palms. Absolute flatness. All unnecessary and excess elements are stripped away to achieve the absolute compactness. It reflects the purities and advanced technology. After all, P8 is perfectly balanced beauty. Isn't this gorgeous? P8 design language is so iconic. That is why our design is instantly recognizable. Because of absolute flatness, you may feel there's only straight line, but it is the right balance of curves and surface, curvatures, all harmonized together. Like this architecture, for example, with the macro view, you can see the straight lines and flat surface. We're working beautifully together with the curves and curvatures. This is our inspiration for P8. So after all, you can see softness in hardness. Harmony is everywhere. Starting with the P7, one-sum operation consistently we apply up to P8. With the one-sum operation, user can use P8 much intuitively. Not only the polished double chamfer are beautiful, they allows you comfortably grip the phone with confidence. Though P8 flat and sleek design, we elegantly scrub the profile to be more inviting and comfortable in your hands. It's hard to believe that large screen phone can feel so comfortable in your hands. We have 5.2 compared to the other phone, still you can feel comfortable. Second, craftsmanship inside and out. The striving for perfection is what pushed us to create even more engaging product. P6, P7, we use metal frame and premium glass solution. Now we even push further to achieve full metal unibody. Truly flat and compact with no room for excess, not just thinner, but solid. Innovation in materials and process have been always our key driver for P series. Working with a solid metal is not an easy option, but the result is phenomenal. 810 minutes of pure commitment to achieve this quality and detailed levels of design. No compromise was made or shortcut taken. The result is slimmer and stronger unibody. So, solid metal unibody, cutting-edge engineering, precision nanomolding complete the P8 design. Rather than flattening the metallic texture, we accentuate this metallic texture to achieve the luminous quality. There are 4 brilliant color choices: Mystic Champagne, Prestige Gold, Titanium Gray, and Carbon Black. Designing the total experience, holistic part. The large IPS Neo display is not just beautiful. It is brighter, sharper, and less power. At the 78.3%, P8 has the most compact screen to body ratio in the industry. The screen is bigger, but feels like you are holding the smaller smartphone. We have variety of user interface theme, which you can customize based on your needs and taste. Young people can choose more vivid color. For professional, whichever they taste, they can choose. Even they can download it from the online. User interface design is a big part of P8 design. Harmony, inside and outside, is all tailored. Especially unboxing of the P8 package, you will find delightful surprises. expect the P8 design quality across all accessories. This is what you're going to get. Every sophisticated detail and the premium materials, we have it. Even I tried this earphone, the quality was very impressive. There is a wide range of cases you can choose. It is all up to you. We have shell type and premium leather flip covers. It's all up to your choice. It's all covered. Achieving brilliant design detail everywhere on every level, which is true perfection. This is our beautiful P8. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Thank you all. Please enjoy the rest of the show. Back to you, Richard.
Thank you. Thanks, John. You know, John show you our sleek, the premium, the beautiful design. The phone, it looks beautiful, but people also need using the camera to discover the beautiful things. People is already creative. We want to do some creative things. So let's look how the Huawei's, our outstanding performance camera, we can bring the experience, the camera photo experience to you. You know, if you look back at the Huawei P series product, on the Huawei P6, we're introducing the world's best selfie experience. And also we support 4 centimeter, very close micro-view photo. And on Huawei the P7, we're introducing the low light enhancement photography. And also we support group selfie. Group selfie, that means using 3 selfie photo combined together to support a large landscape selfie photo. We asked, what makes a smartphone camera experience great? It's more than just megapixel things. If you look in the normal light condition, most camera can take good photo. But in the very low light condition and in a very high contrast scenario, it's very difficult for the smartphone camera to take good photos. So our camera philosophy is we improve the low light condition photo capability and also enhance the high contrast conditions photograph capability. So our solution is we introducing the industry's best-in-class OIS optical imaging stabilizer. And also, secondly, we're also introducing the world's first 4-color 13 megapixel RGBW imaging sensor. It's the world's first one, which is using the high-end, using the 4-color sensor instead of 3-color sensor. And the third thing is we're introducing the independent DSLR level imaging signal processor with these 3 technology. So firstly, it can look how it works with our OIS, optical imaging stabilizer. You can see we can support the anti-shake 1.2 degrees. Compared to the industry, the other vendors, it only can support 0.6 degree. It's doubled. So that means we can compensate for more vibration when you're taking photo or you're taking the video. You can dramatically improve your photo quality, especially in a low light condition, and also when you take the video shooting. So let's look on how it works. I give one of the example. This is the indoor, the photo is taken by P8. And if you zoom in the detail, if you found that this teapot is more clear. It's more clear detail. So compare with the other. Another photo I want to show you. You know, in this spring season, you go outside, you take a photo of flowers. So if you zoom in, you can see that all the detail. If you see the middle of the flower, you can see more sharp. And sometimes in the evening, you want to take a photo. So this photo is one of my colleagues take by this P8 phone. You can see that more detail in the dark, very dark scenario. And also, you know, we're proud of introducing the world's first high-end 4-color RGBW imaging sensor. It can dramatically improve the brightness condition, high contrast conditions, the brightness. And also, it also can dramatically reduce the noise in a low light condition. You can see the comparison of the photo you're taken by this. With a 4-color sensor, the bright is more bright, the dark more detail. The photo more vivid. And with the RGBW 4-color imaging sensor, you can see that the indoor, you take the photo, you can see the more natural color, less noise. The third important thing in Huawei, the P8, the camera technology, is we introducing the independent DSLR level, the ISP, the imaging signal processor. And we can dramatically reduce the low light noise. And also, it has supported scene recognition technology, which can help you to identify something like the high contrast environment. It can immediately identify that and help you to take the best photo. Another important thing is it supports fast face detection. It's very quickly to detect the face and also optimize the photo. So let's look how it works. So this one, for example, you can see that looks the difference. It's a better exposure and also better white balance. You see the color of the face. You can see more natural colors. Another benefits the independent ISP we can bring is for this auto scene recognition. For example, this photo is taken by this in the low light condition, in the high contrast area. You can see all the photo during the whole day you're taken. With this auto scene recognition, especially on the low light in the high contrast area, so time that you can see the photos, the low light more detail, high contrast more vivid. So that it can help you take more high dynamic photos. Another thing I want to show you that sometimes you take the photo in the focus. For example, if this one is with a very high dynamic photo, if you focus on the black wall, you want to take that photo, then the bright area will overexposure. But if you want to make the good photo on the bright area, the black area, you will see nothing. So how can we take the very good photo with so high dynamic, high contrast in the evening? So our technology is we take 4 frames simultaneously, and we combine the 4 frames together. So then the photo is like this. You can see the detail on the wall, and also you can see that lady is sitting there. So more vivid, more large dynamic photo. I also like to take some more benchmark photos just for your comparison. For example, this scenario is a traditional scenario. Is that close-up photography under sunlight. Looks the difference. The flower, the color, and also you can see that the left one, this side. Sorry, this one you can see that have some kind of blue the color, but this rose is more real color. Another photo we taken is sometimes we take the portrait photo against the light, very high contrast. So you can see the face. With our fast face detection technology, with our 4-color sensor, you can see the face. The third scenario, so we want to show you that it's the evening, the architectural photography under low light. You will see that under the bridge is more clear, more details. And even the window with this, so is no exposure on the window. If you see another photo, the window is overexposure, but under the bridge you can see the less detailed things. You know, the phone can take the beautiful photo, the camera, but the camera itself also needs to be beautiful. You know, that one have large bump, 1.6 millimeters, and this one with small bump, 0.68, 667 millimeters. But our solution, the no bump, seamless, sleek. You know, we want the beauty never stop. People want to be creative sometimes. People sometimes full of passion. For example, some people want to take these heartfelt photos. So our solution is, we can help you to take professional photo, but by our light painting function. The light painting function with just a single touch in the camera menu, you can select the mode. For example, we can support the tail light mode, tail light track mode, the light graffiti mode, the silky water mode, or the Star Trek mode. Let me show you some of the photos taken by this. For example, this one is a tail light track we've taken. This one in the middle is in Shenzhen, in Nanshan. That's in Hong Kong, in some other. And also last night, I also see my colleague. They are taking some very good photos in London with these P8 phones. And this one is the graffiti photo taken by one of my colleagues. You can see that one of the people, they are using light and together so you can take the photo. And that's also taken by my colleague. So you can see that. Another thing is the silky water they're taken. You can see the silky water we taken by these P8 phones. So you can see how it's feeling with this mode we support. And also we also have the other photo, some of my colleagues they're taken with the P8 phones. And also Star Trek. In the evening, take Star Trek. It's not easy to do, but with this phone, we can do that. You know, how can we take this kind of, it looks like a professional photo feeling. But because with this phone, the P8, we support instant preview function. The instant preview function is what you see is what you get. You cannot get this from the traditional DSLR, but you can get it from Huawei P8. Even more amazing. For example, this is Fire Angel. How can you take this? Another things like a sparkling rain. How can you do this? So let me show you a video.
Fire ignites passion. Passion inspires creativity. If you have an idea, go out and make it happen. creativity with the slim, sleek, and beautiful new Huawei P8.
You know, in this video, you can see the very famous photographer, Benjamin Wong. He is a professional photographer. But most people is not professional photographer. You are amateur people. You also can using the P8 phone to take a professional photo or the video. You know, this really kind of interesting and creative things for you. And also, you know, in this video, you also see the direct mode they are taking. So this phone, we support a direct mode. So what's the direct mode? You know, sometimes you want to take a professional video with your phone. But our phones, we can support a 4 angle. Using one P8 phones, and from one direction to take that. Another 3 other phones, any other phones, together, this is 4 smartphone, and from 4 different angles take the video. And these can make it working together. So I have something to show you. How, for example, this video, you can see. Yeah. How can they take the video like this? They are using 4 cameras to do that. And one is the P8, another 3 smartphone from 4 different angles. And they do that immediately to do that. And from the smart master of the P8, we can select a different angle. And you can watch all that video, all that is working on the smartphone. And you can switch the scenario, the angle. So you immediately you can take this kind of video. You don't need to go take the video back to your home and you edit it. That's really not convenient. So you can get it instantly. Do you want to look at it again? You can see the first angle, the second one, third one, now the fourth one, the Huawei P8. So it's totally together. So you are using this direct mode to take very interesting things. Another very interesting function for this phone is we call it perfect selfie, or we call it shining the crew. You can see that if we take the photo in a group, we can shine in one of the people's face. If you are the owner of this phone, you also can shine it. The phone can recognize the face recognition, can recognize the people which you want to shine in. So you can see that this without and with this outshining, you can make the face always looking more beauty. So this technology is supported by our imaging signal processor, the face detection, fast face detection, and also with our algorithm to improve that. Another interesting thing, I think that's if you want to see more photo and more videos, it will be available on Huawei's Instagram account. You can visit that to see more photo and video taken by the P8. And also, after April 27th, we will start our Instagram, our Huawei P8 light painting campaign. You can join this. So, you know, today there's people always taking the smartphone. The smartphone always online because your email, your Facebook, your social network always connecting with the net connecting. So the seamless connectivity is always the key. You need a better signal and better connectivity. So the seamless connectivity is very important for the smartphone. Sometimes you may meet the bad signal scenario, right? Huawei, our solution in the P8 is single plus. We're using dual tiny antenna technology and also support seamless switching technology, fast switching. You can see how fast we switch in the antenna. We can shorten the blocking time to the minimum. We compare with the most closer to us. You can see we are much faster, much faster. With this, you know, that's the full metal body phones. They have very famous, you know, we call it the dead hold, because your hand will have some shield or some block the radio signal. But with this way, no matter which way you're taking your phones, but this one, our phone, we can automatically to have the best signal, to switch to the best antenna, best signal for you. So sometimes you need the better signal on the top antenna, you quickly switch to that. Sometimes the bottom antenna, you quickly switch to that. So in this combination, we can dramatically reduce the call drop rate and also increase the connection rate and make your internet access more faster speed, more quicker, and shorten the latency also. Because even when sometimes you're taking when you're business traveling, you take the high-speed train, even over 300 kilometers per hour speed, you still have good signal. You know, many people have the experience that you're using manually to check the Wi-Fi, check where can find a good Wi-Fi and which is a good speed. But it's not convenient, to be honest. But our solution is Wi-Fi Plus. We do all this automatically for you. Always find the best performance Wi-Fi hotspot for you. We are based on the QoE, quality of experience based, and also based on historical hotspot list and the location based. We always can find the best Wi-Fi hotspot for you automatically. I just show you an example. For example, when you're on the way, on the road, you are using the 3G or 4G, the mobile connection. But when you go back to home, in your living room, you have one hotspot. But in your large house, maybe in the bedroom, you need another Wi-Fi hotspot for better signal. But our phone, the Huawei P8, will automatically to select the best signal, the best Wi-Fi hotspot for you. So you don't need to manually to switch to that. It's very convenient for you. No matter you are in the office or in some office, you also have different floor, you have different hotspots maybe sometimes. So then you can automatically to select that for you. You don't need to do that manually. You know, when you take a flight, you landed in London. So how fast you can connect to the network when you power on your smartphone? In the past, you know, our home phone, we also kind of support those very fast speed. You know, I receive this kind of complaint from some of my friends, and also, so we want to improve that. So our roaming plus solution is we can have 3 times faster connection to the network once you power on your smartphone, once you go to another country. You know, this is really faster. This time I come to London, I power on my P8, immediately my phone is working. You know that sometimes, you know, my home area is in Shenzhen. Shenzhen and Hong Kong is many people are traveling between. So they need international roaming. So fast network connection is always bring a lot of convenience for people. Another thing is, you know, that many people have more than one SIM card, 2 or 3 SIM cards even. You know, sometimes you use one SIM card for your work, another SIM card for your private usage. And sometimes, you know, that you also need a good tariff. For example, today, the mobile data roaming, the charge is still very expensive. For example, for me, I come to London, I buy a local SIM card to achieve the low tariff, and we can using the internet access. So it's very conveniently. Instead of to take 2 smartphones, I prefer to take just 1 smartphone. Our solution is for this, is a dual SIM card solution support. You can plug in 1 SIM card, for example, for me, my Chinese SIM card in this slot. Another SIM card, I can insert the local SIM card. This dual SIM card can work. And also, you know, even in China, I also using 2 SIM cards. But many people need this because, you know, in in every building, in every area. It doesn't mean that every operator carriers can have very good coverage. Sometimes in this building, one carrier have good coverage, radio coverage, and another carrier maybe have very weak signal here. In this way, you always can switch, can select the best connection, the network for you. You know, that's because of some requirement by the carrier operators. In some market, we have dual SIM card version, and we also have single SIM card version. So we have both. So my personal feeling that, and also some people's feeling that dual SIM card really bring more convenience for you. Maybe for the carrier operators, sometimes some operators don't want to introducing this dual SIM card. But for consumer, it's meaningful. And also you can see that our design is, we can make the nano SIM card and the micro SD card for storage expansion as in one slot. You know, we introducing this from the P7. We invented this idea. In one slot, we can have two selections for you. Either the second SIM card or the expanded memory for you. You can expand the maximum 128 giga for expand more for the memory, for the storage. You know, that's today's many people are talking about user experience. The user experience is always the key for the smartphone. You know, that's talking about the usability. How can we bring extraordinary usability? It's always we are thinking about. You know, that's when from the iPhone introducing the multi-touch. What's the next breakthrough after multi-touch? If you look back on the smartphone, when the Symbian smartphone, they are using a keyboard, right, for that. And when later on introducing the stylus pen to input. And from the iPhone introducing multi-touch, it dramatically improve the user interface, the user experience. And today, on the P8, we're introducing a new gesture. We call it rich touch, new gesture. What's this? We call it knuckle sense technology. So you may be curious, what's the knuckle sense technology? You can use your knuckle to double click to capture the photo, to capture the view of the screen. And also you can use your knuckle to draw, to crop a part of that. So I have the video to show you how it works. Let's look. You can see, you double click, then you have capture the photo. And you even can edit it after you captured it. And also in your internet access everywhere, any scenario, you can draw to crop, and you can save it. So in this way, it's very convenient. You can try it. You can try it later. So it's really convenient because sometimes you want to cut some information and to share to your friend, or to send an email to your friend. So, but you don't want to see all of that. So it's very convenient, very easy for you to do. Today that we ask people what's the big headache things for you when you're using the smartphone. Many people told me that the top one headache things is battery life. People always want very powerful smartphone with a very strong CPU, GPU, the processing power. But they still need very long battery life. How can we balance that? Our solution is we're using, in this the P8, we're using the octa-core 64-bit chipset, the Kirin 930 and the 935. We hugely improved the performance. The CPU and the GPU, the performance doubled, and CPU almost doubled the performance. But you have high performance. How about this power consumption? You may worry about that. But you can see that we are using the big little architecture combination. So we're using when you need a high processing power scenario, when you're playing game, for example, we are using the big processor. But when most scenario like you make a phone call, you like send email, check email, you don't need so high, strong processing power. So you need long battery life. So in that case, we're using a little processor. So combine the combination of big and little, you can achieve the low power consumption and also with a strong performance. You can feel the phones running very fast speed, but still you can have over 20% power efficiency improvement. Let's look at this. You know, we are not just working on this the hardware improvement, but also on the software. Many people have this experience that when they firstly buy this new smartphone, they feel the battery life is quite good. But when they're using the smartphone for several months later, you feel that the smartphone's battery life becoming shorter and shorter. They don't know why. They don't know why. Because when you're using it, you are downloading more and more apps. And the apps is running in the background. You are taking your processing power, your more power consumption. But our solution is apps power consumption firewall. We can detect all the abnormal usage of the apps, of the power. And we can block that, and we can do that for you automatically. So in this way, we can make the phones have more longer standby time and working time. That's really brings a more meaningful experience, user experience for you. Especially, today, you are using WhatsApp or Facebook, everything, email, they're always working. So you need a long battery life. So how about this battery life? You can see that in this only 6.4 millimeter ultra thin smartphone, but inside we have large battery, 2,600 milliamp hour battery. We are thinner than the other phones, but the battery life is even longer. For heavy users, we can support you 1 day's usage. For normal user, 1.5 days. So we're proud of this, not only by the large battery, but also our power saving technologies, both on hardware and software and algorithm to do that. You know that people is always traveling. Sometimes that's, for example, for me, in my the home book, the phone book, in my address, so my friends, their phone number sometimes is without a country code because operator they send the phone number. I store that. They have the country code prefix. But if you go to other countries, you call your friends. That's a big problem. Then you cannot call that because you need the country prefix. I just to show you. For example, one of the guys from the United States, he landed in London. He wanted to call his friends in the United States. But in his home book, address book, phone book, that's no country prefix. But if he wants to call her, it's not work. He has to add the country prefix. That's not convenient at all. And we do that automatically for you. We know you are roaming to another country and you are calling to your hometown the phone number. So we add the country code for you. Because sometimes you go to a new country, you don't know the local country code even. You only know your, so sometimes, or sometimes, so it's all much more convenient for you. Another scenario is sometimes in a very noisy area. You are picking up a phone call, you're trying to speak to somebody, but it becomes so noisy, it's difficult for you to listen. So our solution for this is Voice Plus. In even very noisy area, we can make the receiver more loudly. You can hear clearly. And also, we're proud of our background noise cancellation. Even the very noisy area, your friend listening your phone call is also clearly. So it's the microphone and also the noise reduction technology we can bring. Another value, another things, the scenario maybe I meet a lot. Because sometimes I take exercise outside. So in my phone in my pocket, and I take earpieces. Sometimes somebody call me, I pick up a phone call, but the wind noise bring a lot of noise. And sometimes I have a conference call. So I using the earpieces to do that. But the wind noise is a big problem. Yeah, we make it very noisy. You cannot to make a phone call. Sometimes you feel in the windy weather. But our solution, we can reduce the wind noise for you. I just show you, for example. You can listen.
Hello everyone, I am demonstrating the wind noise suppression function on the Huawei P8 with headphones.
You can see. Out.
Hello everyone, I am demonstrating the wind noise suppression function on the Huawei P8 with headphones.
Yeah. You know why it's difficult for the wind noise reduction for the earpieces? Because typically earpieces you don't have multi microphone for the background noise cancellation, but you have to do that by your DSP, the audio processor, to do that. We're using algorithm to do that, so we can achieve this by our DSP, our algorithm. And other things, sometimes we are traveling. We are a group, we want to make a conference call. But in this way, for Huawei P8, you can put the P8 phones in the middle of the table. And even the people 2 meters away, everyone in the meeting room can hear clearly, can have clearly the conference call. This is really have the benefits for the business people. That sometimes it's far away, sometimes very near. But both they can listen clearly. I remember that when I drive in the car, no matter far away, I leave the phone over there. The other guy, you don't know I'm hands-free. Even the phone is far away in another table, far away, but it's listen clearly, very clearly. So it's bring you a lot of convenience. Sometimes at home, or you pick up a phone call, and your 2 hands, you have no hand to take the phone. You can hands-free and leave the phone there, and you go far away on the table, but far away, but still they are listening your phone call very clearly. That's really convenient for you, really convenient. So we proud of this is with our dynamic range speaker and microphone and processing technologies for this. We are traditional the telecommunication technology provider. We know the network, so that's why we make all these kind of algorithm optimization, these technologies. So that's really we can bring the crystal clear conference call for you. Another scenario that sometimes I want to, in the morning, for example, I want to listen to some music, or I want even somebody they are brushing their teeth or something, but they make the phones hands-free to listen to music. But the problem is that this phone is too slim, only 6.4, the slimmest full metal smartphone. In so small size phone, how can we make very good hands-free the music, the audio quality? You may worry about this. We're proud of this. We have the audio, the DSP processor for this high 6402, this processor, and also we have smart PA, smart power amplifier for the audio. And more important, we also have the single box audio chamber inside this. Very tiny, but achieve very large volume and very good, very impressive audio quality. When you take the phone, you can listen. You can listen, because here maybe it's difficult for me to show that when you take the phone, you can feel how good this is so slim phone have so impressive the audio quality. Sometimes you misplace your smartphone. You don't know where is the phone. And typically you want another phone to call your phones. But if you're only yourself in the room, how can you do that? We have a solution for you. We call it the voice backup function. That means you can wake up your phone call, wake up your phone, you can call, you can ask your phone where he is. So let me show you, that video show you how it works. Oh.
Hello, buddy. Where are you?
Okay, they are using hello, hi, buddy to active, to wake up the phone. Actually, this you can customize, you can design, you can using any, you can set this kind of word. Using one word to wake up the phone, another is you ask where are you, then the phone will respond. So it's actually when the phone you're sleeping, but the voice is awake. It's still not sleeping. They are listening to you. So it still have low power consumption. So so it still have this kind of functionality. And other things, that many people meet these things is the input password. Many people some smartphones they have for example, the Huawei, the Mate 7, the iPhone, they have the fingerprint, but the fingerprint is not working for everyone. For some very old people, or your hand is very wet, a lot of sweat. Some scenario is the fingerprint not working very well. But with Huawei, our solution, we can using the Huawei, the talk band, to make this phone unlocked. Use this together. The phone together with me, I don't need to input the password. I can unlock it immediately. But if you take the phone far away, then it will locked. You will need to input the password. So, and also sometimes when I go outside, leaving the room, I forgot to take my phone, or the phone is not with me. My talk band will vibrate, will alert me. The phone is not with me. So in this way, it's very convenient for you, and also it can help to the phone, the anti-lost sometimes, more security. And other things, sometimes many people they are taking a smartphone, but on the other hand, they are also taking the Kindles, some e-ink book, Kindles, using the e-ink, because they want to long battery life. They want to have less influence to the eyes, because the ink that protect your eyes, and reading books like that. And also, when you go outside in the seashore, in the sunlight, you want to read the books, well, the e-ink books. But our solution is this P8. We have the back cover, e-ink back cover for this. And you can read the books on the back cover, the e-ink back cover. It can work in a long battery life, but also it's no damage to your eyes. And also very meaningful things. Even the phone, you're sleeping, but you can display the information which you want to display, either the time, the weather, or your calendar. You don't need to wake up your phone, but that's always displayed there. They're always displayed there. So that's really bring a lot of convenience for you. So and also you can introducing with this one all the contents in the e-ink, the book. That content is from your smartphone. You only to manage this one smartphone. You don't need to worry about I have to download the book in the e-ink. That's a cover. No need to do that. All the content in your phone, in your P8 smartphone. That's really bring a lot of convenience for you. What you can see that on the phone, you can see that on the ink, the cover. Sometimes it's raining in London, right? And sometimes I also meet the experience, you spoil the water on the phones. The P8 has nano coating technology, which can make your phone more safe. Some people that's like in very hot area, people take a phone and in very long-term usage, because of sweat and other things, also have some damage to the phone. But in this case, in this way, the phone is more long time working, more, more security for the phones, for the less damage to that. So for Huawei, our P8 smartphone, with our brilliant design, with our outstanding performance camera, and also our seamless connectivity, and also, more importantly, with our extraordinary usability to ignite infinite creativity for you. Thank you. That's our video to show you. Make it possible. Today, we have another big phone for you. It's the Huawei P8 Max. We want to maximize infinite creativity. And this phone with large wheel, with long-lasting battery, and still pocketable. You can see I'm taking this phone in my pocket. This phone supports 6.8-inch in-cell Full HD display, and it can have 1,500 to 1 high contrast rate. And also, more importantly, this one have the industry really leading color search rate. For the LTPS display panel, it's the highest one now up to now. It can reach 95.9 versus the iPhone 6 Plus or the other, only roughly 70% around. So what's that? That's the value can bring to you. If you watch the photo, you will see the color is really much more vivid, much better experience. You know, the first time I looked at the P8 Max, my colleague bring to me, the first impression, I feel, wow, it's so beautiful, so color, the color is a photo, because he showed me the photo. So I don't know why, so the reason is behind that. It's a high saturate, this display technology. See, another thing the value is bring to you is the sun view mode. Under sunshine, you can watch this clearly. Sometimes you're reading book, you're watching video, and you can watch this very clearly. And also, because it's a large screen, so you can support the landscape mode. In landscape mode, you can watch more. You can more convenient for you. You can speed the window and the panel view, everything. It's very convenient. So for work, for your life, it's much more value you can bring to you. For example, this multitask view for the email, for example, so you can it's so convenient for you to do all the operation. So what you see, what you get is, so it's the only large, very large screen you can help you to do to bring this kind of value. Another thing is a huge battery inside. 4,360 milliamp hour battery is like bring you more longer term usage capability. How about this battery life comparison? I should show you. You can see that compared with the other phones, for the normal user, more than 2 days. And for heavy users, even near 1.5 days, 1.4 days. So you know that's the power usage. With this phone, you don't need to worry about the power consumption. You know, people always sometimes have when you're outside your home, but you still not finish your day, but your phone only have 10% battery left. That's always bring you a lot of worry. You don't dare to use it anymore. Otherwise, you lost the connection. So that's with this phone, you never need to worry about this. Even our P8 for heavy users, we can support 1 day, but this is a heavy user more than 1 day. This phone we're proud of is the cool design. You know, less heat generated. The less heat generated, what's that value for? What's that mean for you? That means lower power consumption and higher the processor processing power. Once the heat, the chipset, the phones warming up with heat, then the performance and the power consumption, both the performance reduce and the power consumption will increase. How can we achieve this? We are using the 7-layer heat conducting structure. And also we're proud of our high thermal conducting material we are using to guarantee the phone have strong performance, but still have very low power consumption, less heat generated. So it's cool, we call it a cool phone, feel cool. And more importantly, is the phone's screen is huge, it's big, but the body is very compact. You can see that we have the highest screen to body ratio. You can reach 83%. It's much higher than the other phablet. Another thing is the thickness. You remember that our P8 is 6.4 millimeter thickness. This one only 6.8 millimeters. Thinner than other phablet. So this have to be more easier for your take. So it's much bigger than bigger, but still pocketable, right? So I'm very easy to put in my pocket. It's lightweight, even with a full metal volume, but it's quite light, not so heavy. So you can see the premium metallic design body, the full aluminum, the metal. And also it supports the latest generation, the Corning Gorilla Glass 4. What's that mean? That means the glass is more strong, more anti-scratch. And another thing is we are the first one in the industry to support the magnetic leather case. Using this magnetic leather case, you can easily to make the phone, you can any angle to landscape watch that. It's very convenient for you. So it's really very convenient for you. And also, when you take it back, you put it with the magnetic, you will stitch together with the cover. So we are the first one in the industry to introducing this for the magnetic leather case. And over the case, you also watch the time, the weather, even you pick up the phone call through the cover, through the case. Another thing that's maybe somebody that's maybe laughing you that, wow, you are taking phone like this. Wow, it's maybe people don't like it this way. So our solution, you can take a phone by this way. Even though your phone in your pocket or in your baggage, but you can pick up a phone call by this way. So it's very convenient for you. You can pick up a phone call. So that's make your hand free. So I think this will be the good combination for this. So Huawei P8 Max maximize infinite creativity with our large screen, our long-lasting battery technology, and also still a pocketable solution for you. So let's, today we bring the P8 and the P8 Max to you. You may ask when can we buy it, or how about the price? I want to show you that. The P8, the price for the standard version, recommended price, retail price is $499. It has the RAM is 3 GB, the ROM is 16 GB. The color with, but it's expandable. You can expand another maybe 128 gigabyte memory by the micro SD card. And also it has two colors, titanic gray and mystic champagne. These two colors. And we have premium version. We can support the 64 gig ROM and still expandable for the storage memory. But it has carbon black color and a prestige gold color. There's street price $599. And the first available country is over 30 countries. Immediately after this launch, this will be available in over 30 countries. And 1 month later, and it will be available in worldwide, in all over the world, in over 100 countries. And the P8 Max, the standard version, the price is $549 with two colors. It's a titanic gray and a misty champagne. And the ROM is 32 gigabyte. And the high spec version is, premium version is 64 giga. The price is $649. And this one is all supported dual SIM card, only dual SIM card. The P8, we have the single SIM card and a dual SIM card. We have two versions for your selection. But this one, all the dual SIM card. And this product will be available 1 month after this, after we launch. So it's over 30 countries. It's the first country, it's the first available market, over 30 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your coming. Thank you for your attendance at the Huawei, the flagship P8 Max launch. Thank you. Wish you have a good stay in London. Thank you.
Please show your appreciation for the CEO of Huawei Consumer Business Group, Mr. Richard Yu. Thank you, Mr. Richard Yu. And thank you also to Huawei's Head of Design, Mr. Jun-sa Kim. Thank you very much indeed. Well, you've heard all about the incredible Huawei P8. Now it's time for you to get up close and personal as we invite you to our product demonstration area. But finally, a little hidden secret we've kept to the end. Huawei is delighted to announce that they will be giving each and every one of you here today the Huawei P8 to take home with you. So please make sure you collect that before you leave today at our reception desk. Yes. Thank you to Huawei for that incredible gift. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everyone, for your attention this afternoon. Thanks for joining us, and enjoy your P8.
It takes a moment to break a butterfly on a wheel. That's when you hear an angel cry. It takes a heartbeat to bring someone back to life, and then you feel that it's all been worthwhile.